Star Rail is like Hoyo versus Sacrificial Lamb, and Star Rail is eating its own foot. I'm sorry, the persona transition got me a little bit. It's the Star Rail imaginary tree to me. Wait, that's the line! Mappa, what do you know? What do you know, Mappa? Friends in game, hello. I welcome you to what is very likely going to be a 2-hour-long patch video because it's the anniversary. So, I have been putting this off. We are taking a look at Star Rail. I don't even know what version this is. I'm trying to figure it out based on the side of the things here. Hold on. Give me a second. It is, in fact, 4.2. I have put this patch video off. Also, we're not watching the concert today, by the way, because it's a 51-minute video. And every time I've watched a Star Rail concert or HoYo Fair in the past couple of years, I get copyrighted in one way, shape, or form for it. So we're not watching it. I hope y'all had fun with that. I heard it was very mid. Anyways, I have knowingly put this patch video off, despite the fact that Silverwolf, like, look, you can see my mouse here. My mouse cursor is Silverwolf, Honkai Star Rail. Silverwolf, and in the same vein, Haxer Bunny from Honkai Impact 3rd is one of my favorite Honkai franchise characters in existence. Of the trio, Kiana, May, Bronya, Bronya's my favorite, okay? I have so much Bronya merch and I love her dearly. She is, I see myself in Bronya the most, and so I love her. All that is to say, I was really, really gunning for this patch, 4.2. Evanescia is second half, Silverwolf SP is first half. I could not have been happier. And then the pom-pom chatbot hit Star Rail, and I got really mad. So mad that I, like most of what my thoughts on that, I just was like, you know what? I'm not gonna post these. I'm not gonna post these because they're all extremely negative, and we don't need that energy. We don't need that energy today. So, I don't know if we're gonna take a look at it because I'm still iffy on the fact of, do I want to leave the pom-pom chatbot like just there and never touch it ever? Or do I want to go in and actually like pick it apart to hell? I think personally, because going in and picking it apart to hell would be along the lines of those type of videos that are like dunking on AI by showing you how bad the AI is, but you still used the AI, which is bad, actually. So I don't think, like, once we get in game, we'll acknowledge it, unfortunately, because it is there, because I also want to make sure I'm avoiding it. And if any of y'all have not gotten in game yet and have not seen this chatbot, that you can avoid it too. But yeah, Star Rail, every couple of, it's like every other patch, it feels like. I'll take a patch off from Star Rail, and then I'm like so excited for Star Rail again. I'm like, oh, I love this game. Like, I recorded like, I think 5 different main story videos for the backlog for Star Rail. I was like on a roll. I was like, oh my God, I love Honkai Star Rail. This is one of my favorite games. I love this game. And then they announced the pom-pom chatbot that you can't, that is in the game. It's in the game. There is a generative AI chatbot of pom-pom in Star Rail. Before, there was one that was just in HoYo Lab. They took it a step further and put it in Star Rail, and that pisses me off. HoYoverse keeps doing this with Star Rail. Star Rail is like HoYo versus Sacrificial Lamb at this point because they keep doing this. They keep shoehorning in some sort of AI monstrosity every couple of patches, and it gets me to not want to play the game because I get such heavy ick that I just don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, which is very unfortunate because I really like the Honkai franchise, and Star Rail is eating its own foot. Okay, all right. Happy 3rd anniversary, Honkai Star Rail. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know if I've missed any of the anniversary rewards. We're gonna check it out regardless. If I have missed any of the anniversary rewards for not logging in time, I don't think I care, quite frankly, just because I am so pissed off with Star Rail right now. I really don't think I care. We're doing the patch video. I'm not even separating the reaction portion and the main gameplay, trying out characters, doing the anniversary stuff portion. It's all gonna be one very long video because personally, I don't want to give it 2. I'll do this video, cut it for short form, and we're calling it a day because I'm mad. Okay, the 3rd anniversary. We're starting with our theme song, Side Quest King. Because this is a song I will not be keeping in the entirety of this video. We're watching 13 videos, by the way. I counted. But we're gonna go in order. There's a couple that I am gonna clip around. Another one I'm clipping around is this Mappa trailer up here. Because Mappa's another one that I do not trust with the 10-foot pole. And I have a feeling they're gonna copyright me if I show the whole trailer. I know HoYoverse is generally pretty forgiving with copywriting creators, but Mappa is not, so okay. But yeah, the theme song, Side Quest King. This, I think, is partially because we're in Plan Arcadia, yeah? So it's like kind of related to Plan Arcadia, but not. We're gonna react to this. I'm just gonna clip around it. Okay, I feel like I've seen a lot, but also very little about all this stuff. So let's just get into it. I did my rant. We're 6 minutes into the video and I haven't done anything but that rant. So let's just watch our little thing. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna lag heavy, or is that just the frame rate of the video? Because also, God, I'm sorry, the persona transition got me a little bit. Fun fact, I was updating my game. Hold on, I'm actually gonna open up the game. Hold on, I'm actually gonna open up the game and let everything render in, but I have to pause to do that, because, is this a Switch? I see the red Joy-Con-esque controller and I'm like, is that a Nintendo Switch? Legally distinct Switch? I'm gonna open up my game though and like mute it so it can download what it needs to in the background. So that in like an hour when we get through all these videos, I can go through that, but also I am gonna have to pause in the halfway point of this video at some point to take my dog for a walk. So yeah, Toto is with us today. He is in his little doggy bed in front of my PC tower. He says hi. Not really, he's sleeping. Hold on, I have to log in. It's been so long I haven't even logged in to Star Rail in like ages. I got my password wrong. I never remember the capitalization in my password. Fun fact. I did the same thing, I think, in Zenlist the other day. All right, I'm gonna mute my game really quickly so we can react. There we go. All right, start game. I do want my OBS on top here. There we go. Okay, now we can watch the theme song. Okay. Oh my God, wait. It's gonna lag heavy, but why did they have the animation? Like the lower third? The art on this is very nice. I do love some pixel art. I will say that. Pixel art is my jam. And it works for Plain Arcadia. I just feel like I have like Plain Arcadia, I have a similar mental relationship to Plain Arcadia that I did Natlan, but for different reasons. Because Plain Arcadia, I feel like is being just, there's like so much like generative AI stuff surrounding it that I just like hate it. And Natlan was probably a more valid reason, I will say. What is happening? What the Blaine's arms? The art for this is really good, and I'm pretty sure this isn't any generative AI or anything, which generative AI isn't art, by the way. Fun fact. I'm pretty sure this is all fan-made, but like that's the thing that like pisses me off so much about it, is that there is so many Star Rail fan artists and things like that, and you went and made a chatbot! I'm gonna be mad about it forever. This is cute though. It's cute. Yeah. It's cute. I think I liked last year's theme song better, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Nothing against any of the people who worked on this. I just think I liked last year's better. I think because it included more characters. This year it was only the Stellar and Hunters and the characters we meet in Plain Arcadia. So Evanescence is there. Sparkle's VTuber model is there. But I think I did like last year's better. Okay, we can't linger at all today, so we gotta keep going. By the way, I usually do link everything we watch in the description of the video, like this video. I will not be linking every single video. I will just be linking the Honkai Star Rail YouTube channel. All these videos are on the Star Rail YouTube channel. I do think that if I tried to link everything in the description of this video, I would get shadow banned. So, because fun fact, if you didn't know, you can only put so many links in a YouTube video description, and I already have some links in my video description, so I think if I added 13 more, I'd get banned. Anyways, the version 4.2 trailer so laughed the masses. We're finally gonna watch this. This has been out for 3 weeks, as you can see here, but we're finally gonna watch it. And God knows when I'm actually gonna get this video up, because like if it's a 2-hour video, it's gonna take me like 3 more weeks to edit. So anyways, this is a 3-minute trailer, so we're gonna watch the trailer, and then we are going to go through the event things and kind of critique those a little bit, probably, if it will play. Because
the games
okay, that's loud. Yep, that's very loud. That's double what I usually keep it at. All right.
You've been pushed.
Also, we got the damn tree. We got the damn tree. Listen, I know I've seen people pointing out recently, whenever the tree comes up in a Hoyo game, that the imaginary tree that's in Honkai Impact 3rd isn't actually a real tree. And yes, you're right. It's an imaginary tree. Imaginary is the key word. But it's not out of left field for a different Hoyoverse game to actually have the physical tree or some manifestation of that physical tree, because it's a different bubble universe situation and they got a real tree. Am I going to continue to call all of them the imaginary tree? Yes, because they're probably all manifestations of the same damn tree. I could be wrong, but I like when all the Hoyoverse games connect together. It makes me happy. I like seeing patterns and connections and things. It's fun. So to me, it's the Star Rail imaginary tree to me. It does look like it should be in Lue Genshin Impact, though. I will say that. It's the yellow leaves. The glowing yellow leaves do it to me. It's giving Lue. Anyways, Evanescence and Yaoguang? Yep. As the game's referee, is Yaoguang the referee or is Evanescence? Because that could change things.
And in this moment.
The lag is so real. I'm so sorry. It's because of my game. Full wish is a thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, that was a bob, but scientist with green hair. Is this a Honkai reference? I hope it is. And it's not Mobius, right? It's not Mobius, but it, oh God. What was that? Mobius has an assistant and I can't remember their name. I haven't opened Honkai in a while, but oh, I hope that's a Honkai reference. Also, why was that Cthulhu? That's a Cthulhu mask, yeah? Cthulhu, the sea monster from Lovecraftian horror? When did Cthulhu get here? Interesting. Very interesting. The glove. Also, what was that? Hold on, I want to circle back. Stranger Things looking out. All right, I have to circle back a hot second because there was feel like another view of the tree. Hold on, can we pause? Because we have, okay, that's sickening. That is so cool. All right, that's really cool. Also, if we are getting into like Hoyo connections, the imaginary tree in this game being, or imaginary tree adjacent thing, we've been over this. The tree being digital connects into Genshin, Irminsul, because I do think Irminsul is the imaginary tree for Genshin Impact. I do think that's how it manifests in Genshin. Oh, but that's so cool. Because also it's imaginary in Honkai Impact as well, so it kind of makes close enough to, you know? Because that's the thing. Even though there's a physical version of it, it's still technically imaginary because it's like digital, you know? Because it's technically digital in Genshin as well. It's not real. It's like a secret third thing.
And who's the
We have the Infinity Wars glove. What is it called? From the Marvel movie. I've also seen people pointing out that, oh, I hit my mic, sorry. I've seen people pointing out the gems on the Silverwolf SP's glove are the colors of the Stellaron Hunters, and I thought that was really, it's like the Stellaron Hunters and Stel/Kalis, and I thought that was really cute, quite frankly. Sunday! Sunday's here! Sunday needs an SP next. Also, why do we have ethereals out and about in Plain Arcadia? Interesting. Evidence? I'm so happy she's here. Ooh. Wait, that's the line! She said the Honkai line! Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner. Okay, it's not the same. It's not the same. For those of you who don't play Honkai Impact 3rd, there's a line that May says in Honkai Impact 3rd that is like iconic and gets me every single time. Can I remember the exact wording right now? No. I went to a full day of work today. I think it's if saving you is a sin, then I'll gladly become a sinner. She says this to Kiana, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. So Evanesia says, since there are no sinners, I'll become the sinner, which I guess is similar. I still think the Honkai line goes harder, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's a hot take though.
Sinners, then I shall become the sinner.
Also, that's not like, it might not even be a reference to the Kiana May line because
Have you ever wondered?
it might not even be a reference to that. Hold on, where's my, hold on. It might not even be a reference to that because Honkai Impact talks about sinning a lot. Honestly, all the HoYoverse games talk about sinning. Like, that's not a new concept. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I just went back. All right. I don't know if it's a reference. I think it just has the same sentence structure. Also, I did just notice Evanesia's Labubu.
Why am I the arbitrator?
Arbitrator. Is that like a...
I've set the stage.
Huh. Who is this talking? Who is this talking? Hold on. I need to go to the, hold on. Oh, it's all in here. Full Wish? So that's what Full Wish sounds like? Is it in order? I hope so. I didn't know Full Wish was a person. Maybe they're like an entity? An eon of sorts? A baby eon? They sound so familiar. They sound, oh, Lady Z, that's what they sound like. But then we have Silverwolf. She's so fun. She's so fun. I love Silverwolf so much. There's also so many memes in like her kit details. It's like all memes. Is that Full Wish? Full Wish is wearing the Cthulhu mask? Do we want to unpack that? Not really. We don't have time to unpack that right now. We got like 11 more videos to go through after this. Ooh. What is going on? Sunday. Also, hold on. I have to circle back again because I have multiple things to talk about. I keep losing my mouse. Also, okay, so Stella's falling out of the sky. No, that's not great. This looks like a boss from Punishing Grey Raven. Can't put my finger on who, but is it Punisher or Raven or maybe Aether Gazer? Anyway, looks like a boss from a different gacha game, but design is still cool as hell, so I'm okay with it. What's Sunday doing in the orb? Listen, we just got him. We just got him to travel with us. If I lose Sunday, I'm gonna riot. He doesn't have an official Trailblaze badge yet. I will riot. Who are we killing? Oh, is Stell. They're trying to kill Stell. Oh God. Also, that we have our raccoon map. Was that Mr. Rekka? We just call him Dr. Rekka. I don't think, no, that was Blade. I was looking for Blade's SP design. No, we haven't gotten that one yet. Sunday, there's Sunday. I'm not Mike Wazowski. Sunday. I'm losing it, you guys. I'm gonna lose it by the end of this video because it's gonna be very long. The moon's cute. It would make a really good stress ball. The who what? There's so much happening. I do have to say the music is... Oh, I hit my mic again. All right. Take a shot every time I hit the mic of water. Of water. This is such an interesting version, but the version art, while it is cool, is so plain. Does this make sense? This version goes crazy, but the version art feels very plain. Just, All right, so version details. Let that text populate in cosmic data roaming. Upon arriving at Plain Arcadia, Himiko proposes holding a celebration bursting with local flavor. We also are getting wearable cat ear headphones from this event. That's wild, but that's fitting. Become a game streamer. All right, I see where they're going with this. Representing the Astral Express and broadcast your trailblazing expedition to the entire cosmos. So are we playing just like an indie deck builder? Oh my God, not the Twitch overlay. That's wild. I've seen people talking about this event in particular. Do you really have to just sit on the page and like it's like an idle game streaming situation? Because I've heard people talk about this event in not the greatest light, because it is just like a lot of sitting. But we do have an event like Cone tomorrow together. It is so cute. Oh my God, wait. So we have Trailblazer as a little raccoon with streaming, and then it's a 3-year anniversary cake, which is really adorable. It actually looks like a really good cake. So many strawberries. That looks really good. We have Dunhung here as like a fox cat thing. I don't know really what that animal is supposed to be, but it's fitting, whatever it is for him. March is here as a little bunny, and then Sunday's a bird. Sunday got a little animal form. That's so cute. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. Oh, the cuteness depression is hitting. That's so cute. I love it. All right, Cosmicon, roll on again. I do have to let the description populate in first. We'll take a look at these with dates and everything once we get in game. Oh my God, don't minimize the window for me. Okay. Will the Cosmicon Collective fire the opening shot in the trade war sparked by the arrival of the Furbobo Weekly pop-up store in Seafeld City? Oh my God. Talk to Paraprince to kick off your business empire in Seafeld City. All right. Your rank may not always roll up, but your dice certainly will. So this is most likely not the flagship event, but we do get Stellar Jades from it. Interesting. I feel like I'm never going to figure out how to actually play this and just smarter, not harder it. Currency Wars zero-sum game. We have a Currency Wars update. Asheville, Silverwolf, level 999, and Evanescia join Currency Wars, so our new characters. The Trailblazer unlocks the Path of Elation and brand new abilities. The new Elation School Bond has been added, offering a brand new match experience. So, big Currency Wars update. Fun fact, I still haven't even touched Currency Wars because it got released during one of those patches where I was mad at HoYoVerse. So, maybe we do that at some point soon. Probably be good for my accounts. We do finally have a new outfit, Gossamer Flutter for Casteress. Personally, I don't have Casteress, but I do think this outfit is beautiful. I've seen a lot of people point out that she no longer has to wear gloves, which lore-wise is really, really sweet, and I love that for her. It is a very pretty outfit, beautiful outfit. If I had Casteress, I would buy it, but I don't have Casteress, so I probably won't buy it. That was it, though, so hopefully we'll have some more content in game. I do like how for the anniversary, they're like, here's one extra event. Have fun! All right, so we move on to the Mappa animation concept trailer, Death in the Afternoon. I've seen quite a bit of like screenshots and stuff from this one because it's Mappa, obviously. So we do have another HoYoVerse anime studio collaboration, but like an official one. So Genshin, I believe, is getting an anime with Ufotable, and then Mappa is going to be doing the inevitable Honkai Star Rail one, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is like an official announcement of that. It's not just like a one-off collaboration. It could be a one-off collaboration because I'm not seeing any coming soon or anything in the description. But I don't know. We'll see. I think it might just be a one-off collaboration. I might have read into that incorrectly. Anyways. Oh, the concept trailer. All right. I am going to clip around this one if you would like to see the full thing. It will be on the Star Rail YouTube channel linked down below. But I don't want to get ban-hammered by Mappa, so I'm not going to watch it in full. Apologies. I don't trust Mappa. Immediately bumping down to the sound. Okay, we can play it now. I am watching with headphones. I recommend you guys watch with headphones, but also the sound might be degraded through multiple renditions of uploading to YouTube at this point. So I'm pretty sure that was Kafka. That's Kafka. She's so pretty. Who? We got Thyrans and Honkai Star Rail now. Oh my god, wait, shut up. Everybody shut up right now. Wait, that was Void Archive. Mappa, what do you know? What do you know, Mappa? Because we haven't gotten to Void Archives officially in game. What do you know? I need to drink water. I need to drink water. I forgot about this. I did see people tweeting about this when this came out. I forgot about it. And now I'm like degrading a little bit. Not degrading. Degrading isn't the right word. I'm like melting. My brain is melting. Why is Void Archives here? For those of you who don't play Honkai Impact 3rd, Void Archives is a version of Auto Apocalypse to kind of like boil it down to the easiest way to describe it. Auto Apocalypse is one of HoYoverse, one of the best villains in all of the HoYoverse universe of games is Auto Apocalypse. I will say that. I think he's the most one of, if not the most well-written villain they've ever done. Horrible man. I hate him so much, but he's very well written. Like you can really, you can really see like the reasoning and motivations behind the bad things he does, but he's still horrible. Like that doesn't redeem him. You can see why he did it, but that's not like, he still did it, you know? He's still a bad guy. So I've really been wanting a Void Archives or Auto Apocalypse, like official XP in Star Rail. In fact, one of my longest running theories has been that the Astral Express member that like left that Himiko and Welt talk about from time to time, especially Welt, is an XP version or something of Auto Apocalypse, whether that be Void Archives or what. I think it's Auto. I want it to be Auto because he's so bad in Honkai Impact 3rd. I want a version of him that I don't have to viscerally hate because I know that he can be written well, but also then we run into the problem with HoYoverse taking their beloved Honkai Impact characters, throwing them into Star Rail as XPs or other versions of them or what have you, and the writing not going over as well as it has in the past. Cyrene is a big example of this. But they also can do a very good job at it, i.e. Finon and Kevin. Like, they can do a very good job of that. So I don't know where this is going. Why is Void Archives in the club with the aliens? I don't know. This is him, though, with the mask and the suit. Like, what do you know, Mappa? Because he hasn't shown up. Lotcha doesn't count. He hasn't shown up looking exactly like Void Archives ever. Because that was the one thing a lot of people were like, oh, Lotcha is the Void Archives XP, right? A lot of people were saying that right when he came out. No. I just think he's another version of the you know how many auto clones there are? A lot. There's a lot of them, if I remember correctly. So, anyways, what's happening? Also, since when do we have like full animal people? I guess it's just from this planet. Because I'm like, that's a Zenless thing. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, okay, so it's credits. All right, I was like, hold on, I see words. So I think that was Elio. I think also if this is how Kafka can see things with like the cat's cradle, that's kind of cool. What is March doing? Also, Pom Pom in the little seat is cute. Oh, is that March and Stella on top of the train? That's really cutie. Oh, it's the High Cloud Quintet. And the Blade thing. Oh my god. This is also very flashing lights heavy. Robin! Okay, this is cutie. That's really cutie. I like how they reanimated. I like how they added in the dancing scene. Also, I think this was yeah, this is definitely, they used some 3D animation here. That's how you use 3D animation with 2D to make it look like decent. What is happening? There's so much like back and forth. There's Silverwolf, but it's old Silverwolf, possibly Elio. I don't know. Who are you people? Why are the little hurtlings here? How interesting. I like don't even know what to say anymore. Thank you for Imbibiter Lune. I really like Imbibiter Lune. That's a cool shot with the Forget-Me-Not. Not Forget-Me-Nots. Oh my god. Spider lilies. They're spider lilies. So many shots of the Stellar on Hunters as well. Probably because that's the focus with this anniversary with Plain Arcadia. This goes crazy. This is another thing I've seen people talking about, right? The cat isn't Elio. The cat is somebody else. There's another theory I've seen recently, and I've really been pushing that the cat is Elio this whole time. So I feel a little stupid about that. But it's all just theories technically at this point. So like, who's to say, you know? So does that mean, hold on, because we have all the fun new outfits. Where's my mouse? Firefly and Kafka are in cutie little dresses. Does that mean that's like their plain Arcadia attire? Because Silverwolf is in her new outfit and Blade is in his new outfit. Am I being robbed of these dresses? Hello? Because the Kafka one looks real nice. Fireflies is also really cutie. And then there's possibly Elio. Still don't know. Jury's out. Ooh. Wow. Aventurine was in there and... Okay, there's so many. Oh my god. Locha was also in that sequence. I'm so confused. You're confused. I'm confused. Okay. Is this like a real thing? A new story away. So it is real. It is a real anime. They're actually doing the anime. Okay. Which one's gonna come first? The Genshin anime or the Star Rail one? Track record wise, I do think the Mappa Star Rail one could come sooner, based solely off the fact that Mappa animators do not get enough breaks. Free those animators, my guy. Hire some more, something, do something. Anyways, my money's on the Star Rail anime coming out first. I know we've had news of the Genshin one for literal years at this point, but my money is on Star Rail coming out first. I'm just saying. Mappa moves quickly. You know, the devil works hard, but Mappa animators work harder. Free them. That's wild. It is very nice though, but I still want to know, what do they know? What do they know about Void Archives? Why was he in this? Because he was the only like new character that we've never met. Like, why was he in this? All right, improv tour trailer beginner's guide. This is a 4-minute video related to Silverwolf. And I just want to look at the stuff here. Because we're getting into the Silverwolf everything is memes territory. So the completed level names here are Level 0, the player with nothing. The first bug of becoming a hacker. Sorry, there is no game here. Punch up challenge. Who is Alpha? No more scavengers on Mount Scrap. Socialization mission completed. Level? Question mark? 1 minute of equality. Didn't study, still aced it. Tear down the wall, all for the Amber Lord. Administrator's wrath above the law. And then the final one being Punk Lord's Living Legend. Maybe these aren't levels. Maybe these are like titles that you get in game. Hidden stage unlocked. Clear it to claim your reward. What are we doing? All right, open it up. What do we got? This is also a 4.5 minute long video for some reason.
Life's just a trashy game.
Well, you said it, not me.
Counts. Tears don't matter.
Okay, so this is like a live 2D thing. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, it's giving Silverwolf Honkai Impact 3rd lore. If you know, you know. Silverwolf is a Bronya version, like a Bronya battlesuit. Because that's the thing. Fun fact. Oh wait, this is her origin story. Oh my god. Fun fact. Silverwolf in Star Rail is Haxor Bunny in Honkai Impact, but Silverwolf in Honkai Impact is a Bronya battlesuit name. Yeah. So this is her like origin story in Punk Lord. So she like she pulls like a solo leveling. I actually think one of her talents or something, Eidolon's in game is actually a reference to solo leveling. This is a reference to solo leveling. Oh god. I know it's like Chucky, like would you like to play a game, but the screen, that's a solo leveling reference. Don't do it, Silverwolf, don't do it. Oh, she does it. She does it. Of course she does it.
What?
So does the solo leveling, dude. I haven't watched solo leveling in so long.
Who is this beast?
The idea is Silverwolf?
Yeah.
Who's that? What level are they?
I wonder what her actual name. Also, this is just Haxor Bunny. This is just Haxor Bunny right now. I'm curious. What's her actual name? Curious. You know what would be so cool, actually? Listen, we've had Genshin and Honkai Impact collaboration, Star Rail and Honkai Impact collaboration. I think we need to have a Star Rail's Endless Zone Zero collaboration because I want to see the proxies go up against Silverwolf. I want to see Faith and go up against Silverwolf for funsies. Just a theory, the thought, you know, a wish.
Several mining ships were relocated after being attacked by true sticks and traces of
Yeah, all the levels, like it's so heavily, you can see the anime reference on it, you know?
services
You can tell they really wanted to go heavy in with the anime references.
detected in the containment zone of maximum.
Also, there's just way too much talking, y'all. I don't know what's happening. It is very interesting, though, to finally get... Oh, that's Elation. So this is how she becomes an Emanator, correct? Because I believe Silverwolf is the Emanator of Elation, or at least one of them. And this must be how that happens, I would guess.
Want to play?
The pixel art is fun. The pixel art switch. I love that. Because that's Aha.
You're the creator of this cartridge?
Oh, so she was stuck in it from the very beginning.
No more than a seed thrown down by the gods.
Not the fighting game.
They do not care what kind of fruit it bears.
They being... Oh. Hold on. Circle back time. So we do have some other Aha related characters here. We have... Hold on. We gotta... Sparkle and Sempo are here. Wait a minute. Does Sempo look slightly different to anyone else? No, that's how he always looks. It's the shoulder thing and like the silhouettes that are throwing me off. Okay. We have one of, I'm pretty sure this is one of the Stonehearts. I can't particularly remember who, because I don't really know a ton about the Stonehearts, except for Aventurine. I love Aventurine.
Only this time.
I still have Aventurine on my phone, and then I have his Nendroid. I love Aventurine. Who's this? Here, is that supposed to be Silver? I can't tell who that is. If that's supposed to be Silverwolf, it's not a good silhouette.
Sprout. Is
Sprouts.
level 9 truly its limit?
What's Sprout?
99 is Punk Lord's limit.
Ah, so she kind of breaks the limit for Punk Lord.
Further. I need power. Even more power.
The pixel art is really cool.
Why
I
do
kind of
birds
love
fly?
it.
Why do fish swim?
Why are we getting
Dying
philosophical
of
with it?
dread contemplate meaning. I don't intend to die, nor do I have the luxury of excess.
Damn.
I see. You were simply afraid of your own.
I do have to say about the pixel art, though, it is kind of bleeding into each other. I think it's just because of how they animated it.
You think trash talking is gonna win you this round?
So does she beat Aha?
Me. I'll win.
I'll win. Oh my god. Oh, so did she like pause the game or something? Or did they pause the game?
Huh? Can't handle losing?
Just tell me what your goal should be.
Oof, I don't like that.
May you only stay this week.
Oof.
Pass.
Pass? Oh, okay, so Silverwolf got frozen. And now we're back in reality. I do like how they changed her coat. How it's all... I think that's the first time I've seen Silverwolf laugh.
Can a god really do whatever they want like this?
So this is how
Passing whim?
this is how it happens,
Life really is a lousy game.
right?
See you next time. I'll be waiting.
Oh, domain name. She changed it from Punk Lord to the Cosmos so then she can break the level. Okay, that's the origin story of her becoming an Emanator eventually. It's that level cap break that does it. All right, we're still getting more Silverwolf lore because we have a Myriad Celestia trailer next, and that is scene 999, game not over. What is the description for this one? So Silverwolf and Kafka are in this one. Extension Punk Lord, Night Finality Elation. I cannot tell you what the redactions here are. The game has only just begun. I do think it's interesting that the letters that you can pick out from the redactions, like there's more of it redacted, but from the first chunk, it's failed that you can pick out, and then the second chunk is death. I feel like that's probably done purposely, but the actual like words there are like not that bad. So, 4-minute video. Let's do it. All right, scene 999. What do we got? Homst. Homst is that. I do think it's kind of funny that because the new Silverwolf model, her height stays the same. She doesn't get taller or anything. I do think it's kind of funny that they like didn't give her the height on this like final boss here, because obviously Silverwolf defeats the final boss and then gets to steal her look, but not the height. That kind of sucks.
Enough chit-chat.
I don't think this is a direct continuation from the previous video though.
But she
Oh.
hasn't given up. Elio
Elio?
really believes she can do things I can't.
Hello?
Elio says it's because she doesn't.
So the cat is
realize that she's here.
I was right. The cat is Elio, right? Like this whole time, everyone's been like, yeah, the cat's Elio. And then all of a sudden, I've seen people tweeting that the cat isn't Elio, it's somebody else. And I'm like, what are we doing? All right, how many times can I crash out in a 1-star rail video? There will be more.
Look.
That's not the last one.
429 times.
Who is this, like, entity, though, of Silverwolf? 15 system hours ago.
Join
It's
us,
playing on her Switch.
esteemed wolf.
I already said we can make a deal.
So is this Kafka trying to get Silverwolf to join the Stellaron Hunters?
Ask you, how long has your cartridge been stuck?
Oh, so she uses, like, ooh, do you want to level up more? You gotta join the Stellaron Hunters.
Is our bargaining
Yeah.
chip, and
Oh,
is our sincerity.
the level 9. Oh, okay.
No limit for you.
The
Join
Aeons.
us, and you'll have the chance to break through.
Okay. I'm curious about this one line, because, hold on. There's actually 2 lines. Kafka says the Aeons set a limit for you, right?
Join
And then says you'll have the chance to break through it if she joins the Stellaron Hunters. Is it like that for all the Stellaron Hunters? Did they, like, agree to join the Stellaron Hunters kind of like as a compromise of sorts? Because I'm curious. Because Firefly, she didn't really have an option, but hypothetically she joined to have a chance at like her own life, you know? I'm curious why Kafka joined, but also kind of curious about Blade, but I feel like I could probably string something together if I thought about it for long enough. So Silverwolf joined for more power. And in a way, I would say that Firefly did as well. So I'm curious again what was that bargaining chip for the other Stellaron Hunters, Kafka and Blade? Because was it also power for them? Because it seems like it might be. Because I've said this before, I don't think the Stellaron Hunters are a purely bad organization or faction within the game. I don't think they're evil. I don't think it's anything like that. I think they're more morally gray than anything else. But the concept of they joined the Stellaron Hunters for power really kind of throws a wrench in that. Because if somebody wants more power, like 99% of the time, it is going to be for very toxic or like dubious reasons. I would say Firefly is understandable. She just wants more power over her own life because she was kind of like forced into being a weapon. But then she joins the Stellaron Hunters and she still has to play the part of the weapon. So interesting. I really want more Stellaron Hunter lore. We're kind of just like scratching the surface with getting the Silverwolf SP. I really want more lore. I'm hoping we can get that from Blade.
and you'll have the chance to break through.
Because that would be great. If Blade opens up a little bit more. The ether editing. So they got like Silverwolf from the future to convince her to join. Oh wait, no, what was that line? Who crushed what? Huh. Crush the IPC. What is that reference to? What is this all reference to? Polka Kakamon?
As if such a
Polka Kakamon? In 2026?
unless you were. She won all games and stood at the peak of elite.
This almost seems like
Even she couldn't do it. How
she won all the game, or all games in general, not just like the whatever games we're doing. What did that say on screen?
I see. I remember you said the Stellaron Hunters
Exists to rewrite finality.
And they're here.
All right, circle back. Stellaron Hunters exist to rewrite the finality. I know the finality has come up before, but Kiana Castellana, you will always be famous. Kiana Castellana, Hersher of finality. I love it here.
Hunters exist to rewrite the finality.
Oh, I'm so curious to see how they'll tie all that in.
Things too. So,
Oh, so she got that level 3 launcher.
it's yourself.
Okay, so that is like another version of Silverwolf there.
No one cares. Right now, I just want to knock you out.
I kind of love how Silverwolf talks like an anime character. Does this make sense? Like it's fun. So she does get to steal her look in the end, just not the height.
Knowing one's future may not change
Not
a
the,
person,
there's the upgrades.
but the unpredictable elation has the power to interfere with the script.
Interesting. Elation can interfere with the script. So is that why they want an emanator
When was
of
the last time you ever lost?
elation
That's something
on their
I
side?
can't even remember anymore. Just keep winning.
Oh, see, you can see the, ooh.
Quiet. You
Not
won't
the end game.
End game.
So that's her rewriting her own ending of letting like the power corrupt her, but like she's not gonna let it corrupt her, I guess. It's kind of the story.
Right now, you still can't control it.
Yeah.
We'll hold on to this cartridge. For
Yeah,
you.
okay. So eventually she does get the cartridge.
Me for. I won't become destined.
Ah.
Anything above level 999 is the god's domain.
Not the cat holding the cartridge.
The game to hunt an Eon is about to begin.
So Silverwolf was the last of them, I guess? Not the glowing eyeballs. That is kind of cute though, the glowing eyeballs, because that's like the colors of the glove gauntlet thing later on. Anyways, what's next? Character trailer! Solo maxing! Yeah, alright. Well, I hate it here. I know it's a solo leveling reference, but they couldn't do solo leveling because that's copyrighted. So they did solo maxing. That's the part of it I hate. I can live with solo leveling, you know? I can live with it. The trend of maxing things, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. I'm putting my foot down. But I guess it works for Silverwolf. I get it. Let's keep it going. All right, what do we got? Character trailer. Also, why are the bars like that? Okay, fine. Just play the video. Play the damn video. Not the HoYoverse.
Welcome back. Listen.
Hold on, it's so loud.
King.
They did another trailer that plays music like they did with Sparksy. So I will be clipping around this one. I will not have the whole thing in. But this is so fun. Wait. Okay, I did see those screenshots. Hold on. I want to point out one in particular that I've seen. This one. This is another Honkai reference. This is a like bunny plushie thing that is all over Honkai Impact 3rd. So I do think it's funny that Silverwolf has a homu. I think it's fun because that's the thing in Honkai Impact. Bronya loves the homus, so I kind of love that she has one here. It's just so fitting. It works out so well.
If I use a buff,
Oh my god. But they're doing the Sparksy thing again where it's just like a little music video, which the Sparksy one was very good. So is she just hovering over the... So she does get her cartridge. She's leveled up enough for it. I love the puzzles. I love puzzle games. What are you talking about? God mode player. Oh my god. Why is Blade floating with a frying pan? I'm so confused all the time. Literally all the time. Round 2. I guess it's just a game and she's like putting in, because if it's like a VR thing that you use your brain for, she's just like filling in Blade, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. I'm sorry. They put her in the lawn chair. They put her in the Devil May Cry chair. Okay, all right, I'm okay. Why is Kayla's tied up like that? Butterfly. Oh, they're role playing. Oh, the cartridge. Oh, they both have their magical girl transformations. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I actually really like the song as well. This is just so much is happening all the time. I'm just there's so much going on. All the little cartridges. Oh my god. Oh my god. The game references way. Oh my god, this is wild. I want to go through all of them, but I don't think we have time for all that. There's so many like, oh my god, that's so fun. Because I know I saw people pointing out, I think it's not League, but it's like early days of Warcraft reference or something. Okay, so yeah, they're all wearing the little VR glasses. That's why the other Stellar Hunters show up. Silverwolf does get bangs her head on the pan. So, Kayla, what is Kayla's doing here? I'm so confused. So confused, but I love it. Also, all the little icons that are like legally distinct PlayStation icons. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. We still got more to watch. All right, animated short. Is this game even playable? It's almost 5 minutes long, by the way. This video, I'm already at 55 minutes on my recording, guys. All right, the HoYo anime team, don't let me down. Okay, is this game playable? Let's find out. 3 days ago, Planet Screwlum received a portent of an anonymous invader. 3 system hours ago, the differentiator suffered a brief crash. 3 minutes ago, Planet Scrollum's security systems were utterly breached. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what's going on. And I have hiccups, so that makes this even worse. Also, is that a screw? Oh, Scrollum! Oh my god, Planet Scrollum's a screw. Cube?
It's a living thing too.
Cube. Imaginary cube. Cube. Yes? Okay.
Why must you make things difficult for it?
Steamed wolf.
You've already figured out who I am.
Oh my gosh.
That makes things easy.
She's so
Hello
cute.
always warned us not to mess with the Genius Society.
Isn't no one's in the Genie Society. It's a Star Runner. They're not related at all. Oh my god. What's happening? Flashing lights go crazy. I like how she still has her colorful cubes though. And she's also in her old look. But this says it's not her trailer, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's just an animated short. The bubblegum.
Now then, warm-up's over.
Is this where she gets her card trick? Yeah, that's where she gets her outfit shape. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many. I was talking about the void clothes earlier. Oh, is right.
76 accounts at once.
Oh my god, her burner accounts.
Silver Wolf's APM is truly incredible.
Wait, does this mean Scrollum's a gamer? Are they just gaming? Too many reroll accounts. He's bald. Scrollum's bald. I knew he was bald, but it's funny. Not the transparency on the edges. Oh. She's 2D. They made her flat. I'm losing it. The one. Oh my gosh. The one little silver wolf. That's so cutie. Oh, this is when she breaks out the cartridge. Okay, yeah, so that's the Aeon Evolution. Okay.
This isn't something
Pier Point.
right now.
Wait, hold on. Why are we're getting shots of other, so this is this is the IPC at Pier Point is glitching out. Then Golden Hour and Penacony's glitching out.
Right now.
Then we got Herta Space Station. The meteors are glitching out. We did get to see Pier Point though. That's fun. Does that mean next we're going to IPC?
Do you have any idea what you
Because that'd be kind of cool if we went to IPC next. We got the Pier Point world. I still haven't even made it to Planar Arcade yet, bestie. I'm already speculating on what's next.
Any last words?
I do like that her animations, even in the animated short, are like so colorful and fun. That's not fun though. So, interesting. I've talked about before with the Aeons, right? I've talked about before that the Aeons on the surface are all like, ooh, pretty colors, like have a cool thing that sounds like great. And then but then you like peel back the label and the strawberries are molding inside, that sort of thing, right? I've talked about this in some recent videos, but I don't think those videos have gone up yet because I think they're backlog videos. I'm not quite entirely sure, but something I've made a point of talking about recently with Star Rail is that the Aeons are on the surface, seem great, concept's great. And then it's like getting a thing of moldy strawberries at the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, you buy a thing of strawberries that looks great on the outside, you get home and like peel back the label or open it up and they're moldy. The ones like not immediately on the outside, covered in mold. So I find it so interesting that like we get to see the negative side to using the power of an Aeon as an emanator. And with Elation specifically, because Elation's the haha funny one, I find it really interesting that it is so like intrusive and like outlandish. It's like this growing arm. That's so grotesque, but also very interesting and cool. And it makes sense.
Show you how to win.
Like, you know, it makes sense.
This thing's nothing but
This is why you use that power carefully, you know? Because I feel like we didn't get to see that as clearly with Acheron. But we see it very, like, Aha is not subtle about it.
You've already lost. Don't come out here nitpicking.
didn't you want to get stronger?
She's going through it. Didn't you want to get stronger? It's just, yeah, it's like that push and pull. Especially with Silverwolf, she still wants that autonomy. But she also wants that power. Because she even said, like, ages ago, like in one of the other videos, that she didn't want to be one of Destiny's slaves. Oh my god.
That's more like
Screw love? Screwy?
Now you see how strong I am? I could knock you flat with just one finger.
Is he okay? Please tell me that's just like a decoy.
Two,
Oh, thank god it's a decoy.
one. See you around, young
What?
hunter.
She went poof. What just happened?
After all, I am the
Oh, well, yeah, if you have admin privileges. Admin perms will do that. Why does it look like she's in the bathroom? Is she?
Elio told you. Cheating on missions plus sneaking off with cartridges.
Oh my god, wait, she's in like, she's in confinement. God, oh my god. That was so much happening. Oh my god, but we got some lore, so I'll take it. All right, now we move on to some of this Phantasmoon Games stuff. Phantasmoon new game, A God's Game Descends Upon the Blue Planet, is a lot, right? Because there's like 4 of these. So I think this one is like real life footage, but I don't think it's like behind the scenes. I think it's like technically in universe, but not. I'm not quite sure. We'll watch it. We'll probably clip around the Phantasmoon Games stuff. Who's talking in this one? Like, yeah, this is like real life. This is like somewhere in Europe. Yeah, they don't have any sort of thing. I'm assuming these are like commercials. They're like, or they're supposed to serve as commercials, because Hoyo will do that sometimes for their game versions. They'll do commercial type things, but I've never seen them play anywhere. But I also don't watch TV, so there is that. Anyways, this is Europe. That's not Europe, I don't think. Oh, well, there's the Phantasmoon. Did they dub this? Gee. Yeah, they dubbed over it. This is Sparksy. Is this a marketing gimmick? That'd be me. I feel like it's a gimmick. I can't take this serious. I'm sorry, I can't take it. Also, that boba looked so good, by the way. I can't take it seriously because it's dubbed over, not in the best. It's not really dubbed over well, but like, I'm assuming the dub actors weren't really given a bunch to work with. They weren't given enough room to work with here. I think that might be part of the gag, though, is that it is poorly dubbed over. I think that might just be part of the gag. Like, that would make sense for Plain Arcadia. I do think a clever touch to put the tickets in the money guns, like the guns that shoot out dollars. They put Astral Express tickets in there. I think that's clever. We are gonna have to take a pause after this, though, because I do have to take my dog for a walk, so. Ashrael? Question mark? No, that would have been, Boot Hill. Hello? Galaxy Rangers. Yeah, Boot Hill. Yeah. So this one would be, the Masked Fools? No. Garden of Recollection, Blue Planet Branch. Garden of Gossip. What is happening? So these are the different Phantasmoon groups. Oh, who's out here writing Aeon fan fiction? You know? I'm curious. I'd like to see it. If anyone has the link for that. I'm not saying at me on Twitter, but I'm also not saying that, you know? Also, was that Scott? Was that Scott on the thing? Wait. I'm so taken out by the fan fiction. Also, did he just take the glasses off and there was some more glasses underneath? All right, well, okay, Masked Fools is the Noodle Fools. Okay, interesting. Wait a minute. Was that Fine On in the bag? Was that Fine On in the Ita bag? No, it's March. Okay, wait, that might be Fine On. That's so relatable. Is that what the Phantasmoon sounds like? Huh. Oh, that's Silverwolf's thing. Scream knockoff. Is it, like, are they actually referencing Scream, the movie franchise thing there? Interesting. Okay, we have, y'all are gonna hate me. We have 5 more videos to watch, but I have to go take my dog for a walk. So we actually might watch them. I might just record again tomorrow because, like, oh boy, I've recorded for a very long time. And I don't think I have the energy in me. So I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk and come back possibly later tonight, most likely tomorrow. For you guys, it'll be like 5 seconds though. Don't worry about it. I'm worrying about it. You don't have to worry about it. That is the power of editing. So now that my frames are back to normal and not 8 frames per second. Hello, friends. It is multiple days later, and as you can see, we are in Star Rail. I actually wasn't going to record tonight, and then I thought about it, and it's the last day for Silverwolf polls. So this video will probably be going up in the next couple of days now, but we're gonna finish our reaction time in the next video. There's like maybe 4 videos we have left to watch for this patch. I know. And 2 of them are actually like actual anniversary videos. So I just wanted to get in game and pull for Silverwolf.999 because I love Silverwolf and she matters to me a lot. So hi Starlet Homecoming. I haven't logged in a very long time because I was mad at this game for Pom Pom Chatbot. We've been over that at the top of this video, but everything else we will go through. I will be doing the returnee survey. I don't know if we're going to do it in this video, but I do want to do the returnee survey because I do want to point out, because here's the thing. I complain a lot about AI showing up in games in general, because the proper amount of generative AI in a video game is 0. Say it with me now. And don't get like condescending with me and be like, also I'm holding a pen for emphasis. I had to pick up a pen for emphasis. Don't get condescending with me and be like, AI's been in video games since forever. You know what I'm talking about. Don't start with me. Anyways, I talk about this a lot, but the biggest way to get that to stop or lessen to a considerable degree is to complain about it. That's why I complain about it. I do have the platform I have. I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to complain about it till the cows come home, right? But a more normal way to complain about it is to just complain about it in the surveys. So I will be filling out that returnee survey because I have it available to me. We actually might do it in this video because the reason why I didn't play for as long as I did is because I was pissed off about the Pom Pom chatbot. I actually have no idea where it is in game and I really don't want to find it. Oh my God. You guys can't, hold on. I'm just going to drag this down a little bit. Do you see how many notifications oh my God. Phantasmo new game product submission? What is this? I don't want to know. Okay. I don't even know what to look for. My head hurts. The title hasn't kicked in yet, guys. I woke up at 4 a.m. last night with a gnarly migraine, and I was cool for a couple hours, but now it's like back in my neck, which I should probably be concerned about, but it might be because I took a nap earlier with my dog and I was like cuddling with him, and I think I was laying down in a weird way, and I think that's where the neck pain is coming from, because I struggled to sleep last night because I had a migraine. It makes sense in my brain, okay? What am I supposed to do with this? There's too many things to click on. I just want to pull for Silverwolf. There's like a day left. We go warp. More characters available in Celestial Invitation. Okay, listen. There's like quality of life updates in this patch that we do not have time to deal with. We're just going to deal with them in the half patch video, which will be hopefully, fingers crossed, coming later this week, because I do want to pull for Evanescia as well. I'm probably going to lose a 50-50 tonight, just knowing my luck. But I don't know. Maybe we will be lucky. I also don't know where I'm at pity-wise and how many pulls I have. I haven't looked in a very long time. I didn't pull for Asheville, though, so we probably aren't good. Like, we're probably in a good spot. The fact that I've seen people pointing out as well, the fact that you can lose your 50-50 to Silverwolf on the Silverwolf banner. Yeah, I might actually put Silverwolf in my Celestial Invitation. I don't know. We'll find out. Because right now I have, let's edit it for characters I don't have, because I'd rather get a character I don't have. I have Seela and Blade in there. I've been seeing jokes, some very similar jokes for Blade that you can lose when we get the Blade SP. There's a non-zero chance that you can lose your Blade SP. You know, like, who do we want cons of? I don't think I need Himiko cons. I have 2 on her. That's fine. Because I do want to keep Silverwolf on and Seela. But I don't have Yunli or Argenti, or Fu Xuan, so I want to keep Fu Xuan on there. I think I could take off Bailu because she's not really a valid healer anymore. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. So we have Silverwolf, Seela, because she got an upgrade, I know that. Bronya, because I love her. Jeppy, because I love him. And then Yunli, Fu Xuan, and Argenti, because I don't have them on my account. That's what we're going to go with for Celestial Invitation. We do have the Silverwolf banner that has a day and 15 hours left. So I could technically pull tomorrow most likely, but I do want to get this out of the way because otherwise I'm going to be stressed about it. The Dahlia, still haven't done her trial, I think, because I think she was running when I wasn't on here, but also the rerun is for Castris and Firefly. In a perfect, I can't even pull for Castris rerun. I said last time we got her that I would pull in her rerun, but I can't even do that because I want Evanescia in like 2 days. But most of this we're gonna take, like, the most of the patch stuff here, we're actually gonna take a look at in the half patch video. So just stay tuned for that. I don't have time for that right now. I'm gonna grab my monthlies here. And also at the top of this video, I did fully explain why I kind of have been very touch and go with playing Star Rail. And so that's why the patch videos have also been extremely touch and go. I don't even want to buy an outfit for Pom Pom. Pom Pom isn't getting close. Pom Pom is not getting close until they disable the AI chatbot of Pom Pom, because I'm pretty sure that's where that goes and I don't want to deal with it. We'll figure that out in the half patch as well, where AI Pom Pom is, so we can avoid it. My neck hurts. I'm not even clicking on things right. Okay. We are really quickly going to go travel log. Cosmic data roaming does have 19 days left. I'm just checking in here to see if there's anything I need to do absolutely right now that's gonna expire. I don't think I think it's just some of these trials to get the Stellar Jades. So we're gonna do Firefly's trial really quickly here. This is going to be a chaotic end of the video, but this video is already like almost an hour long with just the reactions. So it's fine. I'm not concerned about the length of this video. I'm concerned if it goes anything longer, actually. We're not doing this. Because it's gonna give me the Firefly tutorial. Anyways, so I have no idea what just happened because my game is also lagging for some reason. I've done this trial before and was fine. Why is it making me fight these guys also? But yeah, I pulled Firefly, got her super easily. Funnily enough, I actually got Firefly while I was working out at the gym. It wasn't the gym, it was my home gym situation because I was on my laptop. Yeah, but I got her while I was working out. So pro tip, if you are trying to get Firefly on our next rerun, download Star Rail on your phone and pull at the gym or something. I don't know why that worked the way it did, but it did. Hit that, hit that. Because I'm talking like 10 pity she came home at. But I haven't used her since, so we're gonna auto clear this one. We're actually probably gonna auto clear Silver Wolf as well, because I don't have time for this right tonight. Dahlia is so cool. Like, I know she's like a problematic character, I'm pretty sure, but like she's kind of cool. I do support women's rights and wrongs. This isn't even about her, it's about Firefly. She's just one of the fire supports in here. We'll get to her, don't worry. We'll do her trial as well. I've never done the Dahlia's trial, fun fact. Because she released initially during another time that I was mad at Star Rail and not playing for a certain amount of time. I think it was Lingsha released when I was at the convention we no longer speak of. And then, or was it Fugwe? No, it was Lingsha. I remember pulling for Lingsha in a hotel room. Yeah, didn't get her. So that was cursed. Which, like, it wasn't the convention we no longer speak of. So, like, is anyone surprised? No. Anyways, Firefly can do no wrong. Do I use her on my account anymore? No, but she can do no wrong. I think she might have also gotten a upgrade. So we don't have to do Casterus's trial because I've already done it. And it was at that period of time where they, like, rolled it over if you'd already done it. So we're going to do the Dahlias really quickly. I have no idea how she works, but we have the same exact team composition here. No idea how she works, but we'll find out. We hit that, impaired, and then I don't know what her weapon is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. So just let this thing play through. That is a really cool ultimate animation. I like her ultimate animation. The candles are a nice touch. Am I pulling for her? No, we have banner characters, flagship banner characters to worry about, people. I am hoping going into this next year of Star Rail, because it is the anniversary, right? I am hoping going into this next year of Star Rail that we kind of like can it on the AI stuff, because it is really disappointing, especially in a franchise like Honkai that has actively like dogged on AI in video games before. I to this day find it so interesting that they are including it in this franchise in particular. Like, not to rag on Zenless, but like I would have thought it would have shown up there before Star Rail. We have fantasy AI in Zenless. I seriously thought it would have shown up there, but alas, Zenless can do no wrong. This is a Star Rail video. Okay, it is time. Silverwolf level 999 Elation imaginary character, which is kind of a haha funny because her original version is Quantum, which I'm pretty sure her original version in Honkai Impact 3rd was also Quantum, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's start this trial. This one we actually are going to sit through a little bit because I do want to pull for her, so I would like to know how she works. The other characters didn't care as much. All right, move the box real quick. I think we're working. Okay. So, imaginary elation. Transform into the God mode player. Pop off solo leveling, I guess. Triggering attacks with various effects and support. Is she a DPS or no? For a set duration, makes allies immune to crowd control, which takes effect even when not in the team. Technique summons a permanent follower that automatically seeks and defeat enemies. So, elation is one of the new paths, and my gripe with, funnily enough, Remembrance was that Remembrance just felt like a mishmash. It was like Remembrance was the path you went on if you had a little guy, but then also you probably should have just been in another path entirely. For example, Key and Point Hyacinth should have just been an abundance healer, you know, but she had little Ika, so she was a Remembrance. So I don't know what the gag or the bit for elation is yet. I'm gonna be honest, because I did pull for Sparksy, I did pull for Yaoguang. I have both of them on my account. I've been saving since I got these two, right? I think, is elation like 3? Because we have a support buff, we have a Remembrance little guy, and then we have some type of DPS path up here. I can't tell. Because when we started the game, each path was very like, this is your purpose. Like, it was very cut and dry. We had a couple of DPS paths, a couple of support paths. It was very cut and dry. Some that could overlap depending on how the kit worked. Very understandable. We are 3 years into the game, and we are now on path number 2 that makes absolutely 0 sense. And I don't like it. But yeah, immune to crowd control, remembrance little guy. I'm assuming she's a DPS unit, because I'm pretty sure Sparksy is also... She does, because again, she has a crit buff and a consuming skill points thing here. Yao Guang, I still don't know what she does, but I did pull for her, which I'm happy I pulled for both of them, because come to find out, the Elation characters kind of need to all be in a team together. We have it right here, case in point. So I have no idea what we're doing. I'm gonna have to pull for both Silverwolf and Evanescia. I don't think Silverwolf's gonna come home, because if history is going to repeat itself tonight, the first time I pulled for Silverwolf, OG Silverwolf, 3 years ago, I did not get her on her banner. I got her multiple years later. So if history repeats itself, this is not going to go well tonight, but we're going to give it a shot. So we have Silverwolf right here. She's punchy in this form. We're fighting a Titankin. We have her technique to summon the Funky Munch Bean. I'm sorry, the what? That is Pac-Man. That is legally distinct Pac-Man. Funky Munch Bean will automatically search for and attack normal enemies. Okay, you know what? That's kind of cracked. I always have talked about, like with Sela, you can do like a sneak attack, or with Phynon and or Acheron, you can defeat enemies outside of battle without entering combat. And this is like essentially a very good technique for story players who want to like clear everything in the story section, but don't want to actually have to go into battle and break up the story. So I have a story team that I use whenever I'm doing story videos. Originally, I had Acheron in there for that purpose. I have since switched in Phynon, because I spent money on Phynon, and by God, I'm going to get my use out of him. But Silverwolf's SP version seems to do the exact same thing, just a little bit more chaotically. Consume 1 technique point to immediately defeat them without entering combat. So it's more akin to Acheron's version of this skill. Phynon's does use 2 technique points, but you get more technique points, so it kind of evens out. If you don't have either Acheron or Phynon, if you're like just starting the game, maybe wait for a Silverwolf rerun. I think most people are going to wait for a Phynon rerun, just pointing out. Anyways, but it also kind of takes care of it on without you having to do anything, and it defeats all the enemies. So I do think Silverwolf's version of this technique might be the new best one, if that makes sense. I think her summon might be better than any of the remembrance summons we've ever gotten, which is funny because Elation isn't even the summon path. That was fully a remembrance thing. And now here we are. So I guess if you have a big one, you do have to go fight it yourself. Also, when I hit the opponent, it sounded like Silverwolf was about to start cursing, but I cut her off. Stop. Okay, we'll go read through this because it's ridiculous. Let me adjust my box real quick. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go through this because I care about it. Because I also just want to point out all the... I'm like, there's so many references. I hate it here. Okay. Her basic attack has 2 different versions, technically. The OG original base version being called One Punch! Exclamation point. Gee, I wonder what that's a reference to. Deals minor imaginary damage to one designated enemy. The usual. Bonus stage version is called Alpha Wolf Instant. For some reason. I hate that. Deals imaginary damage bouncing a large number of times, during which top loot box can trigger 3 times. Of course, she has loot boxes. Does this mean Silverwolf is illegal in Europe? If fatal damage is dealt to all enemies, the remaining effect is reserved and can continue to be used on newly entering enemy targets. It feels like Elation is just like power creep to hell. Like, Star Rail has been known in the past for its insane levels of power creep, and I feel like we've just like entered a new era of, you thought it was bad before? Get ready. You've got a big storm coming. Like, especially with all the memes we've had with the Elation planet, like, we truly do have a big storm coming. Anyways. I'm surprised we haven't fully gone into like Vine territory. Anyways, finally deals imaginary damage split evenly among all enemies. So the bonus stage version is a mass attack. Each time hidden MMR reaches a set number, which hidden MMR comes up later, can additionally increase the damage of enhanced basic attack. Okay. Do I know what triggers the bonus stage? No, maybe we'll find out later. Her skill is called Trigger Happy, Gee, I wonder what that's a reference to. Gains punchline, deals imaginary damage to all enemies, so her skill is a mass attack. Her ultimate is then called God Mode On. Transforms and advances action by 100%. So it just feels like Elation is everything. Like the Elation path is just like everything. I don't know what's going on. Deploys his own during transformation while holding Certified Banger, because of course that's something she has. For every 1 skill point consumed by allies, there is a higher chance to trigger 1 top loot box. Deals massive imaginary elation damage that is distributed evenly among all enemies. It seems, I'm gonna go into, I think I might have a through line here, and randomly triggers one of the following effects. So we have gacha in our gacha game. You can either deal true damage to the target with the highest HP based on total damage dealt, recover skill points, gain punchline, and then the trigger chance decreases proportionally after each trigger. I'm curious what that original trigger percentage is, and I'm assuming it probably changes with the amount of copies of Eidolons you pull for the character. Okay, I'm noticing a bit of a through line is that Elation is like an action RPG kit, if this makes sense, where the character repeatedly does the same sort of thing with every part of their kit. They just call it something different. So think if you've ever looked at the kit details for a Zenless Zone Zero character, think something like that, where they kind of just keep doing the same thing with a different name based on if it's like their ultimate skill or their normal basic attack or something like that. So that kind of is what Elation feels like. But because that's what Elation feels like, it feels like all the character kits, it no longer feels like these are like turn-based RPG character kits. It feels more like action RPG, which I don't necessarily love because it just feels like it's a lot going on for each character's kit. And it again feeds into that insane amount of power creep we've seen in Star Rail over the years. And it's like, we're on year 3. What's gonna happen like 3 more years from now? You know, like is this game even gonna be playable with the basic characters? I know they're going back and kind of redoing some kits on certain characters, but it gets to a point where I don't think that's even gonna be helpful anymore. So I am curious about that. And all this is to say, I've been dogging on Star Rail a lot in this video because I do enjoy this game so much and have been playing it for so long. I played it before it even released. So I want and have always wanted to see it do well, and when it's not, or it's doing questionable things, or especially morally, I start to get a little concerned. And oh my god, what is this? Why is there a McAfee reference in the year of our Lord 2026? Okay, her talent. Oh, she has a global passive. Oh no, I hate that. I am not a supporter of global passive characters because they're not free to play friendly. Okay, so her talent is actually called I Carry, We Win. After hidden MMR, which we'll go to in a second, reaches 60, the ultimate can be activated. So hidden MMR is kind of like her ultimate charge there. It's just something a little bit different because she is an emanator technically. I'm pretty sure, I think. We went over this earlier. When gaining punchline, gains an equal amount of hidden MMR. The higher the hidden MMR, the higher the crit rate. Once crit rate reaches 100%, so I'm assuming you want to stack her crit rate maybe? Or like that's what you want to build stat-wise. Increases crit damage instead. During transformation, Silverwolf level 999 becomes immune to crowd control debuffs, which is actually very helpful. And her basic attack and elation skill get enhanced. She exits the transformation after using enhanced basic attack 3 times. While holding Certified Banger, using basic attack or skill additionally deals imaginary elation damage. And the enhanced basic attack's ability damage changes to elation damage. And yes, saying Certified Banger with a straight face fried me internally a little bit. All right, so then her global passive here. LV.999. Yes, that is a McAfee reference. If you've never heard of McAfee, it is a virus software. Anyways, this is exclusive after obtaining Silverwolf level 999 or when Silverwolf level 999 is present in the current team. So if you grab her from somebody else's account. During combat, if an enemy target inflicts a crowd control debuff on an ally, all allies gain Firewall, which enables ally targets to become immune to crowd control debuffs inflicted by enemy targets for 1 turn. This effect can trigger at most 1 time per wave, so this is a global passive. You don't need to have Silverwolf on the team. If she's on your account, that will suffice. And Castrus has a global passive. I believe there's another character in the game that does have a global passive as well. I recently found out about, but I don't know who it is. I forget who it is. Because I think it's a recent development, like one of the characters got a kit upgrade and now they have a global passive. Like I want to say Sela has that global passive now, but I'm not entirely sure. I could be lying. I just know I think it's another like Honkai variant character, if that makes sense. I'm not sure who though, because I think this was a recent development and I haven't been tuned into Star Rail, right? I don't like global passives I'm giving Silverwolf a pass on the passive because I like Silverwolf. But I do think global passives are a little bit predatory. They get you to pull for the character even if you don't want them. It can allow for the character's kit to be kind of worse than it probably should be, because it's like, well, you get this extra buff on your account. And then, especially with like Castrus, a lot of endgame modes kind of became unplayable for a while if you did not have Castrus's global passive on your account. That kind of stopped when Finon was released because you could just clear everything with Finon. But yeah, power creep is really bad in Star Rail, and 3 years in, it's only getting worse, essentially. I do think global passive characters contribute to that heavily. Like, it's like Star Rail saw the concerns and complaints people had about power creep in the game and just made it worse. Which I guess thematically makes sense for the Elation planet, but like in terms of like longevity and health of the game, bad idea, you know? Anyways, she does have an Elation skill because this is like a Elation thing, right? Where they're trying to get more creative with kits and I don't think it's working. Anyways, pro gamer move is how she gains hidden MMR. We're not talking about hidden MMR. I think that's probably just her stacking mechanic. And then also she has the Honkai damage demo. I don't want to unpack that today. Anyways, deals massive imaginary elation damage to one enemy, bouncing a total of 6 times. Resets the trigger chance of top loot box. These are most likely passive. And then her technique that we saw with the little summon guy is called This Absolute Meta. All right. Summons Funky Munch Bean. Use again to dismiss. Using technique does not consume technique points. What does that mean? So if I summon the bean, and then unsummon, I'm assuming the dismissal of the bean does not use a technique point, but the summon should. Funky Munch Bean will automatically seek out and attack normal enemies. So that's what I was curious about in the overworld just now. Consuming 1 technique point to instantly defeat them without entering combat. So I'm curious if it's 1 technique point per enemy or 1 technique point per summon to like, even if it takes anything out, that counts as the technique point, kind of like Finon. After entering combat, triggers the top loot box corresponding to Funky Munch Bean at the start of each wave. So I'm assuming there's different loot boxes? Okay. Yeah, this is what I was curious about. So it only takes out normal enemies. If you want to take out a not normal enemy, you have to do that yourself. So by God, this might suck a little bit, but I'm still probably gonna pull. But you know what? After reading through Silverwolf's kit and finding out she's a global passive character, just out of sheer like spite, if I don't get her today, I don't think I'll be that upset. So that's good. All right, into the game we go. I immediately need to turn off auto. All right. Okay, I want to see what Silverwolf can do because we've already been in here for half an hour, so we might as well. We might as well. Punchline is max. Level up to level 999 is no longer a dream because that was in her lore videos. So it doesn't look maxed. Anyways, oh, that's Hyacinth. Hold on, take out this one. We're gonna use normal. Okay, here we go. So I want to see what her AoE looks like real quick. I am on double speed, by the way. I think we're just gonna stay on double speed because I only ever play on double speed. So we're just gonna look at everything in double speed. I think most people play on double speed at this point. Anyways, Yao Guang Blast, single target with Sparksy, and we have our Aha instant here with Yao Guang. Does every Aha Elation character do something? No, just, oh, nope. Oh, fun. Level 999 cartridge loaded. There we go. So that's her ultimate. Ready to reach the peak of Elation? Okay, sure. 500,000 damage there with the Aha instant. There's Silverwolf. I do like how that her total damage, like it's pixelated. That's kind of fun. Opening the top loot box. Give me a good one. So we're at 200,000 then. And then we do another AoE, 400,000, another AoE, 500,000, 657,000 damage total on that ultimate. So not the craziest I've ever seen, but that's still a very high number. And if you buff her out, because I've done no buffs on Silverwolf, if you did use buffs, I could see that getting higher. Keep saving up that hidden MMR and you'll have an even bigger blast next round, because now we're going to go into double S here. When allies gain punchline, hidden MMR is accumulated for Silverwolf, allowing her enhanced basic attack, Alpha Wolf instant to deal higher damage. Okay, so it does stack after that first one. You go from S to double S to triple S, because gacha game rules, you know? All right, Hyacinth, you can restore. I do want to see Silverwolf's. Oh, so she can go again. 187,000, 252,000, 57. She's still going. Girl, I just want to see your normal attack. Can I just see your normal attack? Single target. There's that Aha instant again. Have fun. You crazy kids, quite literally. Oh my God, her voice line is, "This is Honkai." HoYoverse, why are you doing this to me? Oh, this is Hyacinth again. Does Silverwolf just do things on her own, by the way? I just want to see her normal attack. That's it. We never saw her normal. All right, fine. Are we stuck in a void now? Oh, no, we're free. Okay, let's go pull. As long as I don't have to do anything immediately. We do have Nova Flares, but I have time for that. We might do the Nova Flares if we need the extra pulls. We have Come With Me, Take the Journey. 19 days left, that's fine. Pure Fiction, I don't want to worry about. Don't want to worry about. Don't want to worry about. Do I have anything to grab here? I do. 40 Stellar Jades because I didn't pull or didn't grab my stuff. All right, there is a claimable reward right here, which is the festive gifts. We have 2 special passes. 19 days left on that. We have new Stellar Convergence characters, Robin and Ho-Ho. I don't know who I'm gonna grab. Probably Robin. Not now. I do want to sit on that for a little bit. And then we'll probably will grab our Stellar Convergence character in the next video just because this one don't want to talk about the anniversary special store shop stuff. My annual Trailblaze report is ended, so I wasn't able to do that. Aha's chosen spreading elation everywhere. What is this? Is that a video? That's the video, isn't it? Yeah, that's the video. We're gonna watch that next time just because I don't have the strength today. It's might not be a video, might be a web event situation, but we'll look at that later. So it is kind of unfortunate I missed the Trailblaze report because, oh wait, no, the letter. I do want to do, oh, does it just pick one? Oh, not that I don't love Herta, but every year I think I've gotten Denhung's letter and I did want to get it again, but well done this past year. You've tackled cosmic crises impressive enough that I'm writing you a commendation letter personally. The universe is full of problems and I'm curious to see what earth-shattering feats you'll pull off next, so go ahead and trailblaze to your heart's content. If you really get in over your head, I'll bail you out. Thanks, Herta. After all, there's not another specimen in the entire cosmos who can stir up as much trouble as you. Perfect timing for a pop quiz. Do you still remember your Herta number? No, but I do want those 1600. Yeah, so usually you're allowed to pick who the letter is from, but I guess if you let it sit too long, it does automatically assign you, like you get a government assigned letter. And mine was from Herta, so I don't think I can be that mad, but I mean, again, I did not log in for as long as I did because I was mad at the game, so we'll probably try to get in. Cosmic data roaming, that's the idol event. Oh my god, this is like an idol gameplay event where you just watch Stel stream for like god knows how long. I'll probably throw that on my second monitor. We probably won't do a video for cosmic data roaming. I'm trying to get as many Stellar Jades as I can without doing too much here today. Let's pull. Cutting you off, fine. I have 9,372 Stellar Jades, 23 special passes, and then 17 normal passes. So we are going to start with our normal passes, just kind of set the tone for today. And if we get a character we can get free real estate on, that'd be great. See, free real estate. I also got the Mr. Rekka like code for some reason. Okay, but I did get free real estate because my Sushang is maxed. That's why we do that. We're gonna do my singles as well, but I'm just gonna skip through them because I have 7 more passes here and I need all that I can get going into this today because I have, say it with me now, less than 48 hours, probably less than 36 to pull, and I have to go to work tomorrow. So hi Xingchui, that's more free real estate. I have to go to work tomorrow, so unless I want to play on my work computer, which I don't, yeah, so details, what's my history at? This is still going to be like a 2-hour-long video. I just got Yao Guang, yeah. Because if you're curious how my polls went, and you can see that right there. If you're curious how my polls went in 4.0 with Sparksy and Yao Guang, I got Sparksy at a pretty normal time, I think. I don't even know if it's going to show up. It might be, I might have done too many polls. Yeah, Sparksy's here, and then page 18 is Sparksy. I believe that was a 50-50 win. And then you go back up here, a normal amount of pages for a pull. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I went Hard Pity, lost the 50-50 to Sela. And then a couple pulls later got Yao Guang and did not pull at all since then because I didn't pull for Asheville. So we need to win a 50-50 and we need some amount of pulls left over for Evanescia. So, like I said, though, because she's a global passive character and I don't like global passives, I think I'll be okay if I lose my 50-50. I'm just gonna be mad about it. But I mean, then we'll go into Evanescia's banner like in a couple of days and I'll be like chilling. So it's not a big deal. But this is gonna make counting very easy now because we're gonna hit a 10 pull and I'm not gonna set a timer because I know there's people that will do speed runs for a character. I just got 2 free pulls. Thank you, Shui. Okay. I'm gonna say I will grab all those free pulls at once. Okay, so that was 10. I know there's people that set up timers and do their polls, like how quick, like speed run their polls. We're not doing that. I yap too much. All right, hit that. We got a light cone. All right. Oh, stellar purchase. Is that the one? Do I hit confirm? Bring it up to 30? Yes. I probably shouldn't skip through these because if we get the 5-star, I know the 5-star animation usually plays still, but I'm like, it's purple. Now we skip. Okay. Thanks, Shuiyi. That's the 3rd time Shuiyi has pulled through for a free pull. All right. We can grab those now. I have 6 of these. 6 special passes. So let's bring it up to 40. Yeah. Can we get a 40? 40's not it. Another light cone. It's the Sushang light cone. Bring it up to 50. I'm out of passes and getting scared. 2 more Shuiyis. Let me grab those. I've only gotten Shuiyi, by the way, in terms of characters. Gallagher and Hook, forget about him. Shuiyi only. All right, so this will actually bring it up to 60. And after this, we should probably do singles. Nope, that's not it. Gallagher! I don't have Gallagher maxed, unfortunately, so that was not for real estate. But I still get a pull because I had enough. Okay. I'm gonna do a 10 pull to 70. Forget it. If I build some more pity up on the character banner, that's fine because I'm pulling for Evanesia in like 2 days. Dunhung Light Cone. All right. Yeah, let's just do 10 pulls because I'm building pity. So to 80. We are going hard pity. Guys, I'm so scared. I have to win a 50-50 and I haven't played in a while. I've also been ragging on Star Rail this entire time and I feel like the game's going to smite me down for that. It's Hook. That's probably not a good sign. It is free real estate. All right. That was 80. That was 80 clean. So this is 81, 82, 83, 84. All right. I take back my comments in this video. No, I'm kidding. I'm still gonna rag on Star Rail, but it's because I care. Awesome. All right. Okay. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a Sunday light cone. Awesome. Oh, okay. That is a weight lifted off. My neck still hurts, but that is a weight lifted off my shoulders. I now have to go again for Evanesia, and I have like 1 10 pull. That's about it. So that's gonna be so fun. I'm so scared for that. All right, cool. Yay. What is fine on doing? I don't want to know. What does this game want from me right now? What do you want from me? My neck hurts. Nameless Honor. That's what we need. We never even got as far as Nameless Honor. There's probably, okay, I do think the little battle pass icons are so adorable. The stickers really, really sell it, especially for Elation. But no, not right now. I'm not getting battle pass. I'm mad at the game. I'm not getting battle pass. So yeah, hopefully Cosmic Data Roaming will pull through and give me whatever I need to get Evanesia. Hopefully I'll just get lucky. You know, it'll be another Sila Yaoguang situation, but I won't lose a 50-50. Because that would suck. But let's go stare at new Silverwolf. Okay, yeah, so we got the character enhancement for Firefly. Induce fire weakness to all attack targets. I don't know what she did before. Weld is here. There she is. She's so tiny. I'm curious, like, if I compare her to old Silverwolf, is she like the same height? She got no height from this. She got no height from this. I think they like proportionally made her head a better size though. Because like her head's kind of big here. I think, no, it's the hair. It's the side hair that's doing it. Yeah. All right. I love her coat. I think her coat is so cool. I stand by that one. And I love a tail moment as well. So the robotic tail is really cool. She could be in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm just saying. All right. I hired this hacker to stare at you with her 78 accounts. Hopefully she doesn't hack whatever the in-universe equivalent of Canvas is. Because that was a lot. Anyways, that was cool. That was actually cool. That's it for this very chaotic video. We'll finish watching the videos, like the marketing videos in the half patch video, because we do have a couple we need to watch for Evanesia anyways. A little bit of a disappointing anniversary on my end, I will say that, because of the pom-pom chatbot. And just, that's not the first thing that they've done with, it's not the first thing they've done with, like that with Star Rail and just Honkai in general. So kind of disappointing, I will say that. I hope it's not. I hope that they stop going in this direction. We're not going to do the returnee survey because I've been recording for 45 minutes now. And yeah, we might do the returnee survey in the half patch though. We might do the returnee survey in the half patch because I am bitter, if nothing else. But that's it for today. Obviously, by the time this video goes up, I don't think you can pull for Silverwolf anymore. But I hope everyone's pulls went a-okay. And whoever is pulling for Evanesia, good luck. I'm right there with you. That video will be coming shortly. But if you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Silverwolf is really chatty, you know? She really likes to show off. Anyways, where was I? As always, I hope everyone header is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Happy anniversary, Star Rail. I love you and I hate you. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.